Back on the planet. Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. I'm in Southampton, 2 hours drive-ish from London. I'm at Hilton Ageas Bowl. As you can see behind me, this Boundary Lakes golf course, which I'm going to take to just now and show you guys what it's all about, is located right beside not only a lovely Hilton hotel, but a world-class cricket ground in the shape of the Ageas Bowl. So we're going to take a quick look around the golf course. I'm going to try and squeeze all 18 holes in. I'm a little bit pressed for time, so teeing off at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, show you guys all about what this golf course has to offer, as well as later on a little look around this awesome hotel. Right guys, basically knifed 2 iron off the first tee along the ground. I think it's had a couple of cart path bounces which helped it get a little bit further up than it deserved to. Got 140 left into the first, pin tucked back left, and this is officially my second swing since getting out of the car after that 2 hour drive from London. Hopefully get a little bit more club face on this than I got on the tee shot, which was horrific. Get off to a lucky start, let's say. Good strikes up the left though. Oh my goodness. That's another cart path bounce. That bounced about 30 feet in the air. That could be in trouble. Right, I'm just about to see the top of the pin. I'm not sure I got enough of a swing to actually get it there, but let's see. Decent attempt, not out fully, but back on the planet. That's actually pretty good, I think. Might have a putt for a 5. Right guys, bit of a scabby 6 there on the first. It was a shot hole however, so 6 for 1 point. Yeah, we're going to do Stableford points today. Not the best of starts, not a disaster either. Second hole, par 3, 134 yards, over the water. This hole is actually modelled on the world famous 12th at Augusta National. Looks fairly reminiscent. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have been to Augusta 4 times, so I think I know what I'm talking about on that front. But yeah, 134, slightly into the wind, cricket ground, looming large in the background. I've got 9 iron, just try and make sure that if I do strike it a little bit squiffy, it still might make the carry. Yeah, let's see how I get on. Right, with a name like Boundary Lakes, I'm guessing water is going to be a common feature. I'm hoping I don't get my first taste of it here on the second. So decent strike with a 9 required. Let's see how we get on. Greenish. Oh, it's big. Good strike, but a bit too much club. Right, not really going to plan so far. I've flown the green, kind of landed up on this hump, bounced down the hill. Thankfully didn't make it all the way to the hazard, but ball's around here, so I've got a floppy shot up over the hump, down towards the pin again. Not ideal. I'd rate that as a pretty decent attempt from where I was. Rolled out to about 15 feet, so under pressure again on the second. Having said that, check out the backdrop. Yes, please. Go! Oh, no. You were meant to go in there. What's your problem? What do I do to you? Oh, close, but no cigar. Right, quick point worth noting, the greens here at the Ageas Bowl, or sorry, Boundary Lakes Golf Course attached to the Ageas Bowl by Hilton, are built to USGA specifications, so pretty much throughout the year they're going to be in fantastic condition. Unfortunately, they have done a bit of work on them, so they have been hollow cored before I turned up today, but it's a necessary evil, right? It has to happen at all golf courses. But I've heard from people in the pro shop and a couple of guys I spoke to in the clubhouse as well, the greens here usually are a highlight of the golf course. Right guys, 2 single pointers to start, not the best. Nearly a nice up and down there on the second though. Par 4, third, 368 yards. Bit of a dog leg and gets a bit fiddly up past about 210. So I'm just hitting 4 iron, hopefully down the middle of the fairway, leaving a short-ish iron in, I would imagine. A bit up the left, birthday bed. Slightly longer approach than intended coming up. Right, so what kind of break are we looking at here at the Ageas Bowl? It's basically a stay and play golf resort, as I said, hotel right on site. So you're looking at, on average, most customers will probably do 1 night, 2 rounds, that sort of thing. And check this out, 1 night, 2 rounds, low season offer right now is going from £77. That is some pretty decent value for money. And as I said, we'll have a little look around the hotel later to see what that's got to offer. But yeah, 1 night, 2 rounds of golf, 77 quid. Chance to watch, you know, England playing cricket at the Ageas Bowl. Chance to go out in Southampton. I mean, it's like stealing, isn't it? Right, as I said, up the left off the tee, just managed to steer clear of the fairway bunker that I was kind of aiming at. It wasn't actually that bad of a shot. 155 left in. Bit of a funky lie. Slightly into the wind, so I've actually got 7 iron. I don't need to hit this overly hard. Just a nice smooth one of these, aim up the right, hopefully get the first par of the day. Good if it's the right club. Yeah, middle towards the back edge of the green, pretty solid. Right, cheeky little par there on the third. That was a shot hole as well, so 3 points in the bag. Moves me a point closer to that level 2s, which we're all aiming for when we're playing Stableford. Onto the 4th hole, 317 yards off the whites, but the GPS on the buggy, yeah, they've got GPS on the buggies down here, is posing a little conundrum. It's actually saying it's only measuring 267 carry. Can I just boom driver up here and get close? I think I'm going to have to try, aren't I? That's as well as I hit that, really. Perfect line. Let's get up there and have a look. Right guys, so I've hit that driver pretty solid. It was just left of the big marker pole in the middle of the fairway, and it's just run through to the right semi-rough. I've got about 35-40 yards back down to the green, and it's kind of slopes a clock down there, so it isn't as easy as it looks. Alright, not lying particularly well. Just got 52. I'm actually going to try and play this pretty low and get it running. Just the main thing is not to knife this over the back. Sit, and that's played quite nicely. Yeah, pin eye about 18 feet. I will take that. Right guys, par 3 fifth, about 152-ish yards. Massive green, a lot of runoffs all the way around it, so if I miss the short, all right, it's going to be a challenging up and down. Hopefully I can hit a decent shot. Run 8 iron. bad considering the start. So the middle of the green stuff with this. So we can get another par. Right. Need a club. Yep. Pin eye. About 25 feet to the right. Right, so first impressions of the golf course here at Boundary Lakes. It is what it is. It's a really friendly, fun, resort-style golf course. Off the back tees, it measures 5,500 yards, so certainly a lot shorter than the kind of courses you're used to seeing on the Your Golf Travel channel. So any kind of real low handicappers looking for that kind of 7,000 yard championship golf test, you won't find it here. However, it's going to tick a lot of boxes for a lot of higher handicappers, people just looking for a relaxed, fun round of golf. Parkland in style, lots of water involved in some holes early on, I'm guessing towards the end of the course as well. As I said, I'm playing on a day where they just treated the greens, but that really hasn't taken too much of an effect so far. They're pretty nice. Yeah, just nice, fun, resort golf, ticking lots of boxes. And let's see if I can roll in another little par here on the 5th. One feature so far that I'm noticing from the greens as well is the slopes are very, very dramatic. So while the course isn't overly long, it's not a pushover when you get onto the dance floor. Especially if you hit putts like that. So there we go, just as I start commenting on the slopey challenges of the greens, I've hit a putt nowhere near hard enough up one of the slopes for a birdie, leading to a 3-putt. So maybe I should listen to what I'm saying on these videos before I hit shots. Right, 8 points through the first 5 holes. Not ideal, but not disastrous either. It would have been 10 had I played to my handicap. So 6th hole, final hole of part 1, dog leg round to the right. I think I can get away with hitting driver pretty straight, but if I get greedy I can also try and shape it from left to right, cut down the total yardage of the hole. Yeah, really enjoying Ageas Bowl and Boundary Lakes Golf Course so far, and I'm not the only one who enjoys it. Your Golf Travel customers rate this place as 9.6 stars out of 10, which kind of shows you how much enjoyment some of our clients are getting out of coming here and doing that kind of 1 night 2 round package. So let's see if we can finish strong. Part 1, let's get another par, shall we? Shot hole, let's get one of those points dropped back. Right, 2 iron up the right of this par 5, first par 5 on the golf course, and as you can see the pin is here, so not really in an ideal spot right now. Luckily I do have a little gap through to the left hand side of the green, so I can hit the green in reg if I hit a nice little pitch shot here and hopefully get out of here with a par. Right guys, got a 9 iron, so I'm just going to try and bump it through this gap, hopefully sneak the green, but it could be a bit of a challenge. Go on, that's actually really good. Oh. I'm not going to say I intended to do that, but I'll show you where that's gone in a second. But again, I'm not going to claim credit for that. I was in here and I was just trying to bump it through this slope and onto the left hand side of the green. Took a lovely kick to the right off this slope, fed around to about 10-12 feet for birdie on a shot hole. Come on, roll this in, go to 12 points through 6, back on track. Get in! Yes please! Birdie to go to 12 points through 6. Right guys, 12 points through the first 6 thanks to a very unexpected birdie there on that cheeky par 5 from the trees. So that's the end of part 1. And by the way, part 2 could be a fun video. Don't know about you guys, I watched Tin Cup last night, so I'm going to go Rory McIlroy on part 2, holes 7 to 12. It's going to be a 7 iron challenge. Not sure I'm going to get on too well with that, but let's see what happens.